Buckle up, America. It's election fever again. The air is thick with anticipation, and the streets are buzzing with excitement. Everywhere you look, people are gearing up for what promises to be one of the most thrilling elections in recent history. Hold on to your hats, folks, because the political circus is back in town. The candidates are out in full force, each one trying to outdo the other with grand promises and bold statements. It's a spectacle like no other. And boy, is it a doozy this time. The debates are more heated, the ads more dramatic, and the discussions more intense. It's like watching a high-stakes drama unfold right before our eyes. It's like a reality TV show, but with nuclear launch codes. The stakes couldn't be higher, and every decision made could have far-reaching consequences. It's a reminder of just how important this election really is. On one side, we've got the Donald back for a potential encore. His rallies are as energetic as ever, and his supporters are more passionate than ever. Love him or hate him, you can't deny his impact on the political landscape. You know, the guy who tweets more than a flock of caffeinated parrots. His social media presence is unmatched, and his tweets continue to be a source of both amusement and controversy. On the other side, we've got Kamala Harris, ready to shatter that highest, hardest glass ceiling. Her campaign is historic, and her supporters are filled with hope and determination. It's a momentous occasion for women in politics. Now, I know what you're thinking, Stephen, please, not another election. The constant barrage of political news can be exhausting, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed by it all. I need a break from all this drama. Sometimes it feels like we just need to tune out and take a breather. But as much as we might want to escape, we can't ignore the importance of what's happening. But listen up, because this one's important. This election isn't just another event on the calendar. It's a pivotal moment in our nation's history. Every vote counts, and every voice matters. This ain't just about picking a president. It's about deciding the fate of the free world. The choices we make today will shape the future for generations to come. It's a responsibility we all share. Or at least, that's what they tell us on cable news. The media loves to hype things up, but there's no denying the gravity of this election. It's a defining moment for our country. Will we get 4 more years of covfefe and fake news? The past few years have been a roller coaster of headlines and controversies. It's been a wild ride, to say the least. Or will it be Madame President and a return to some semblance of sanity? Many are hoping for a change, a new direction that brings stability and progress. The future is uncertain, but the possibilities are endless. Stay tuned, folks, because this is going to be a wild ride. The twists and turns are far from over, and the outcome is anyone's guess. One thing's for sure, this election will be one for the history books. Okay, let's talk Kamala. She's smart, she's tough, and she's got a killer glare that could melt steel. But there's so much more to her than just that. She's a former prosecutor who has faced some of the toughest cases and has shown that she can handle pressure like a pro. Her courtroom demeanor is legendary. Plus, she's already got experience in the White House, even if it's just playing second fiddle to Joe. This gives her a unique perspective on the inner workings of the highest office in the land. But does she have what it takes to take down the Donald? That's the million-dollar question. She's faced him in debates and has held her ground, but the political battlefield is unpredictable. Well, she's definitely got her strengths. She's a seasoned politician, a former prosecutor, and knows how to work a room, or a Senate hearing, like nobody's business. Her ability to connect with people is undeniable. She's a seasoned politician, a former prosecutor, and knows how to work a room, or a Senate hearing, like nobody's business. Her ability to connect with people is undeniable. She's also got a diverse background and a powerful personal story that resonates with a lot of Americans. Her journey from a child of immigrants to the vice presidency is inspiring to many. But let's not forget about the elephant, or should I say donkey, in the room. She's also got her weaknesses. Her political career has not been without controversy. Some say she's too establishment, too political. Critics argue that she sometimes plays it too safe and doesn't take enough bold stances. And let's be honest, her record as a prosecutor isn't exactly squeaky clean. There have been questions about her decisions and policies during her tenure. But hey, nobody's perfect, right? Except maybe Beyoncé. Kamala Harris is a complex figure with both strengths and flaws, and only time will tell if she's our hope or nope. Now let's talk about the main event, Trump versus Harris. This isn't just another political debate, it's a spectacle that has captured the imagination of millions. It's a clash of titans, a showdown that promises to be as entertaining as it is consequential. A battle for the ages where every word, every gesture, and every moment will be scrutinized. Okay, I'll stop with the hyperbole, but you get the point. But seriously, folks, this is a matchup for the history books. It's not just about policies or platforms, it's about personalities and the future direction of the country. On one hand, you've got the ultimate showman, the king of self-promotion, the man who single-handedly made Twitter great, or at least interesting. He's a master at grabbing headlines and keeping the spotlight on himself. On the other hand, You've got a woman who's used to being underestimated, who's fought her way to the top, and who's not afraid to stand up to bullies, even orange ones with bad hair. She's a fighter, a trailblazer, and a symbol of resilience. Who will win? It's anyone's guess. The stakes are high and the outcome is uncertain. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be one heck of a show. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and get ready for a political showdown like no other. So what do the polls really say? Well, as always, they're all over the place. Some have Harris way ahead, some have Trump in the lead, and some have them neck and neck. But let's be real, folks. Polls are about as accurate as a weather forecast in a hurricane. Remember 2016? Yeah, me too. The truth is, nobody knows what's going to happen in this election. It's all going to come down to turnout, to swing states, and to whether or not people are actually paying close attention.